Morning folks, before you we have 30 medieval French peasant types. What it is basically bodies, various bodies with all the weapons I didn't want to use or didn't need, dribs and drabs. I have chopped some hands off. For example, this one has got a club from the Victrix German set, chopped his hand off, and he's a clubman. This guy here is an axeman, same again, came from the Victrix Germanic set, put the hand on there. Oh, this one had a couple of hands from the, what was it from, Frostgrave set. Yeah, that's an open hand, so I just, chopped off what there was on, drilled it out, and I just put a steel bar in his hand there. He can have a lump of metal. Most of them have got swords. These are the heads from the Conquest models or Conquest Games, a medieval archer set. So we've got a Perries body, Perries arms, and then the heads from the Conquest Games. Tried to make them as unarmoured as possible and as grotty looking as possible. So I'm going to splash some colour on. I'm just really going to splash a load of dull drab colours all over, so that's what I'm going to do. Back soon. Right, there we go, all the blocking in, basic drab, dreary drab colours. I've used some World War II various shades of olive drabs, I said, couldn't think of the word. Bit of beige, bit of khaki, a bit of dark flesh tone actually on some of it, but there we go. So now it's shading and various washes to make them look like something. So I'll get all that sorted now. Right, there we have the dry brushing, shading, and about the various washes. I've used everything from greens and reds and browns and whatever else, soft tones, strong tones, flesh wash, brown wash, real grotty looking bunch, which was the whole impression I wanted. Very shiny at the moment because it's still drying, obviously. Next is gonna be shoes and boots, and then flesh and the spears and things. Not taking long at all, is it? Yeah, so I think I'll do the shoes next, before I start on the flesh tones. Right, shoes are finished, flesh tones are all sorted, and belts and sword scabbards are all sorted. Hair's all painted, and hats and bonnets. So not much left to do now. Obviously weapon shafts to do, and weapon heads, spears, and there's some clubs there which have got to be painted brown, a bit of gold on the trumpet, and then it's going to be belt buckles and buttons in silvers and golds, and yeah, swords and swords hilts and pommels. Virtually finished. I think I'll get everything finished now and then come back just before I varnish them up. There we go, all finished, all washed, shaded, stained, and I've just matte varnished them now, nicely dry. So it's going to be basing up. What we got here is, we've got a double base and a couple of single bases. So normally it's 3 figures to a base, but because I want a lot of these peasants, these are the French sort of peasant infantry. Just nothing, they got improvised peasant weapons, the odd spear, swords, clubs, iron bars or whatever it's about. So what I'm going to be doing is basing 3 on this, but 6 on this, so 3 in the front rank, 3 in the second, but I can sort of stagger them about a bit. Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to get them off the pennies and get them all based up. So back in a tick. There we go, all based. Very posy. And this is the double base I was talking about. As you can see, 6 figures on a quite large base, because these move as light medium infantry, so loose order, not a close order. I suppose they could be close order packed together, but the list says loose order. Yep. So all I've got to do now is just, oops, he's still wet. Just get these dry and then get them based. Usual thing, sand and glue brown, 3 dry brushes, flock and tufts. So I'm going to get all that sorted and then come back for a final roundup. Right, there we go, finished. This is a unit of 30 French infantry or peasants, I suppose. Not really infantry, are they? French peasants. It's a mixture of figure makes, mixture of poses, and a mixture of weapons. I've tried to make them look as rough and ragged as I could. I think they've turned out okay. I'm well pleased with how they've turned out. I'll put some stills at the end so you can have a closer look. But, thanks for looking, and bye for now.